Hi everybody, this is Bowman Mega Pick Your Team number 4. Full case. See something crazy. You guys can attack your 2-box Bowman Jumbos, guys. I don't live in LA. Oh, please do. You holler at me when you come out this way, honestly. I have comp rooms at Rio right now. And mind you, I mean, I don't know what their rooms look like anymore. I know it's a little bit older, but I could film our blackjack sessions. I'll never forget that for the rest of my life. Jeff, seriously, like I'll never forget that. Jeff, I only got $400 cash. I only got $400 cash on me, Jeff. My ATM's not letting me take out. What did we do? I ran on a $50 blackjack table. I ran 400 to like 1200 with Jeff. Something like that. It was a great win. And unfortunately, it was the next day I could take out money from the ATM because I had taken out money already. For the national show, so I couldn't take out again. No, me and Jeff was on blackjack. It's just it was a $50 table, so I couldn't sit with Jeff for too long because I only had like 400 on me. Because I had taken out money to buy cards at the national earlier the same day, so I didn't have access to more cash. Yeah, I have baccarat videos I didn't post yet. Not on a table though. Just virtual. I don't know. The problem is I don't understand 100% of the rules. Like, I know when a dealer is supposed to hit, but like I don't know when the other person is supposed to take the hits. So like, you know, if player pulls a 5 and banker has a 6, player is going to take a card, but if the player hits like a 2 or 3, then the banker got to take a hit. But if the player hits like a ace 2, 9 or 10 or something like that, then they got to stay and the banker doesn't need to take a hit. Like, that's the little in between rules that I don't understand. The funny part about it is that if you know DDC LLC Hernandez, he told me he plays a lot, so he's here doing the WSOP. So I told him one of these days, this week, next week, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, like that. I told him if he could show me like some of the patterns, because I'm not like an expert on baccarat. I just started playing last year. So like I talked to a lot of the dealers too, but the dealers won't really tell you about like patterns and stuff like that. They just tell you like, oh yeah, people read the board, all like that, this, that, this, that, this, that. It's kind of the same generic advice that a regular blackjack dealer would tell you. You know, your seasoned blackjack dealers would tell you like, oh, book says stand, book says hit. If it was me, I would hit, you know. Well, they can't say that exactly, but you know where I'm coming from. The basic baccarat dealers, oh, bet whatever you like. It's 50-50, doesn't really matter. Some people do it, some people don't. Then you get the real good baccarat dealers like, oh yeah, some people read the board for futures. You know, they're riding the streaks, yada, 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 yada. So it's just one of those things. Baccarat can be fast too. Baccarat can be fast. When you have a hot table, it can be fast, bro. I'm telling you. It can go fast. But yeah, there is a leisurely pace to it. The cool thing about Baccarat too, which most people don't know, like if you sit on a Bach table like that, you can take what they call free hands, buddy. So you don't have to play every single hand. So literally I could sit on the table and I could be like, I'll pass. And then they'll do a hand. Even if nobody else is on the table. Even if the whole table could pass and say we don't want to play this hand. And the dealer will still deal themselves a hand. That's how crazy Baccarat is. Yep. So you don't have to play every single hand because there's an average of 72 to 78 hands per 8 decks. I think is the average amount of hands they play. So if you sit down on a table and you don't want to play the first 5 hands, you just wave it off. That I don't know if there really is an etiquette or not, to be honest with you. If you really want me to be honest with you, I kind of follow whatever Asian that looks like they know what they're doing. If you want me to be dead honest with you. I'm not even trying to be racist or anything like that. I get a serious Asian on my table who looks grouchy or really, really serious. I usually follow them. I'm dead serious, bro. I'm not even kidding. They look like they know what the fuck they're doing. And I'll follow. Yeah, and I'll just follow them. Straight up. Hey, you get the real answers from me. I ain't gonna hold back on that. That's the truth. It's kind of like saying, you know, like, oh, I want to be a quarterback. Are you gonna follow someone like Jaden Daniels, Peyton Manning, or whomever, Tom Brady, or are you gonna go follow the kid from, you know, from your favorite high school, whatever? Like who you gonna imitate, you know? Yeah, I also tend to follow the person that got the biggest chips. Like, cause some guys they're firing, you know, 500 a hand or whatever. Cause the tables that I play on is 25, unfortunately. If there were smaller tables on Baccarat, I'd probably play it. So when I see them firing 200, 400 on top of banker or player, I'll kind of place right after them, and I'll be like, okay. Then when I see them hammering the side bets, I'll start throwing a couple dollars on the side bets. right, good luck, guys. We'll do the base packs first with the red rookies and everything there. Then we'll do our chrome packs, which has the autos like that. All right, good luck, guys. Remember, base paper does not ship on this product, guys. Base paper does not ship. Nice red rookie of Rookie for the Dodgers. What's up, Hernandez? We were just talking about you. Norby. Buddy was asking about Baccarat, and then I told him, I was like, yeah, Hernandez is supposed to teach me the real strategies. Literally, like, buddy, we were just, like, if you look at the timestamps, literally, we're just talking about it. How's everything? How's the cards going? How's the tourneys going? Hit couple million so me and you can retire? Retire for a couple days is what I meant to say. Chase Young on the red rookie. Oh, okay. Cool. No problem. Hey, honestly, if you need anything, or if you ever gotta, like, if you gotta leave some of your crap here in Vegas, you can just take it to my house if you need it, bro. Dead serious. Just nothing valuable, because I don't want something to happen and I'd feel terrible. But if you ever gotta leave something like that. Oh, you left Saturday. Okay. Yeah, man. No, thank you so much for, hanging out with me and stuff. I'm sorry it was brief. I'll come visit you next time at Venetian. Oh, yeah, let's go. When you come back, you let me know. Please let me know when you come back. Let's go. We can plan it out so that way I know, and then we'll go for sure. You got my number? Good thing you didn't go, because we had we had the storms, and then half of the Durango's power went out this past week. Locklear. So, like, half the casino wasn't even operational. Caleb. There's my boy, Jake Wilson on the red rookie. What's up, Charles? I don't think I could top that red Jacob Wilson. I could. Realistically, am I? I don't know. I'm confident. I'm also realistic. Jesus. Good morning. Condone on the base. Guys, after this, I'm pushing the Prism Hobby International. Oh, shit. Anderson, I literally just sold it. I had a PSA 9 black that I just sold. I might sell another black. Or maybe even my true blue. I'm debating about upgrading. Or, honestly, if I don't upgrade, it might just be used for... to accelerate only hammer. I don't know yet. Oh, I don't think I have any. I gotta look if I have a base auto. I don't remember if I do. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, please do. I'll let you know. I just sold my PSA 9 black that I bought on accident. Funny story on that. I mean, thankfully I made out, but one guy had a black for sale and it was a PSA 9 and I forget. I think at the time the comps were like I don't remember what it was. It was like 275 or something, you know, whatever it was. And for some reason I meant to hit 250. I put 350 in the comments. I mistyped for sure, like. And then I was like, fuck. And it was on Deal or No Deal on Facebook, so I was like, oh. I was like, I'll just swallow my pride and pay $50. Yeah, but I kept all of my Jacob Wilsons for a while. What's up here?
My only Hama content.
Jesus Christ. I hit, we're talking about it now. I went on Saturday, I almost got wrecked. Then I tried some $25 spins and I hit 35 and I was like, oh my God, I'm only down a few hundred. Then we went to a movie and then me and Mrs. Hammer tried again. I played a $25 for only a couple hundred. I tried 5,200.
That was the one where you hit that minor.
Yeah. Oh man, I was all happy.
Yeah, that was Super Mansions on $20.
Where do you normally go?
There's like one machine I play at Durango.
I am interested to go visit this machine, Erie. Good luck, everybody. Oh no! See, I did it on Facebook. Good luck, guys. There's your Chrome packs, everybody. Starting on a nice JJ for my brother Cobalt. I'm pretty sure the dogs, so long, we gotta just have the coverage here. That's the biggest thing. We have coverage here, it's no problem. Normally, I'm lower on the totem pole, truthfully. But I would love to come hang out with you. The one place I cannot go to is Rivers. Honestly, so if you know my story, if you guys know my story, you know my story. Jake Wilson. I sold cards at the National, 2021. Remember, this was the year after the National was off because of COVID. 2020, they didn't have a National. So 2021 was packed. I had like 60 grand cash on me. I was all happy. I had like 60 grand cash. I sold like a case and I sold some of my LeBrons. I forget who else I was selling at the time. Oh, wow. I think that's the first time I've ever hit that. Mega Futures of Dylan Cruz for Cal. They say Cal. So I sold I had like $58,000 on me. I sold I think it was a case of Prism or Select, whatever it was. I sold some LeBron first editions, LeBron variation PSA 10s when he was hot. I sold a couple MJs, like my PSA 2s and stuff like that. Some Jaws, some Zions that I had. So I had like 58 on me. Cash. So I was all happy. Blue. Norby. So that was the very first day of the National. First day. The second day I woke up, my Achilles tendon was acting up on my right foot. It was the second time in like 10 years it acted up. Like, it was in a lot of pain. I couldn't walk. I couldn't like flex my Achilles. It was terrible. And I broke that same ankle when I was playing baseball. So my business partner got kind of salty at me because I told him, I was like, bro, I can't go. Like, I can't walk at the National. I don't know what you want me to do. It's fucking painful. It was beyond painful. So Brooks Lee to 199. So we skipped the National on the Thursday and Friday. Or Thursday or Friday. I don't remember what day it was. I'm pretty sure it was Friday. So we ended up going to Rivers Casino. Because he was kind of pissed off. Because he didn't want to go by himself and stuff. So I went and I brought all my money on me to the casino like an idiot. And we started going into high limits. And I played on the Dragon Cash. Maroon. Ugarte. I made like 1,500. I was all happy. I was like, okay, I don't wanna gamble because I was moving back to Vegas again and stuff like that. And I wanted to buy more inventory for card shows. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna be smart. Mare. I started playing big spins, $50 spins, all like that. Lost 1,000, lost 2,000, lost 3,000. Okay, you know what? I've played my 10,000. I sold my LeBrons. I sold my case of Prism. I'm good. Or Optic. I don't remember what it was already. Lost 10 grand in like a couple hours. I'll try a little bit more. Lost another 2 grand. Little bit more. Lost 3 grand. Down 15K. I lost 20K in an 8 to 10 hour span. I did not move machines. I played the exact same machine the entire time. Till this day, I have the win-loss statement from Rivers Casino, 2021. I still have the win-loss statement in my drawer to serve me as a reminder to never be stupid with my money again. Ever again. Purple for the Jays. Nimala has autos in his guns. Nice Nimala to 199. So yeah, I lost 20 in 8 to 10 hours. Playing $25 spins, $37 spins, $50 spins. Probably did a couple $100 spins. Same machines. There was 2 machines. The best bet and the high stakes lightning cash in the high limits room. I didn't play blackjack. I didn't play craps. I didn't play nothing. Till this day, I've never, ever, ever, ever got stupid with my money. Very expensive lesson. Kearshaw has autos in this too for the Twins. Minnesota and Decoy. Schwellenbach to 75 on the yellow. But for me, that was my worst gambling story. And it's bad because I didn't just get up and leave. Like, normally if I played slots, I'd play 1,000. Move. You know what I mean? I didn't move to craps. I didn't move to a different game. I didn't try other Dragon Links. I didn't try blackjack. I didn't try anything else that I normally would have. And yeah, 20 grand for me, that's a ton of money. Because everything else now is all negative for me. That was the first and last time I've ever had that much cash on me. And then the market tanked, and I've been in the red for the last 3.5 years. But building character, never giving up. Slowly crawling back from the red. And you know what? I love it. It gave me a lot of character. Lorenzo for Detroit. Cobalt on the kill. Nice. Lots of autos coming out early. Lots of muddies. Rookie. 8K is pretty tough. I almost lost 3,500 the other day. My most biggest recent loss was when I was up 6 grand. I was up 6 grand from 500. I think this was January or February. Something like that. No, it was March. It was March. Orange. Wait. Let's see this orange first. Have ink. It doesn't have ink. It's Sung Che Chang for the Pirates to 25 on the orange. Yeah, so I had like 6K on me. And I went full tilt. This was like late March, early April. I was planning on buying an e-bike because I always wanted one. So I went to the casino and I was like, hey, let me see if I can do a little better today. And really crush them. I lost like 500 on Dragon Link. I lost like, 600 on Bubble Craps. Then I lost like another 800 on combined blackjack and baccarat. Purple. Mariano for the Reds. So I kept losing. And then I probably lost like 3 grand. I had 3 grand left. And I'm like, I'm going to high limits. Dumbest thing I could have done. Bought in for 2 grand. Bought in for 2 grand in high limit blackjack. Won the very first hand. I upped my bets to like $300, $400. Lost a big double down. Next one I put $500 on. I had a split versus a 6. Disgusting. Versus a 6. I had a split. It was 4s. I had to split 4s against a 6. I had one hand was 14. And like the other hand was 14 and 12 or 14 and 13, something like that. I don't remember. Dealer had a 6. Dealer flipped over a 5, so my heart fainted. She pulled a 5, so it became 16, and then she pulled a 4, and it became 20. So I lost, yeah, whatever it was, I lost 2,500 fast. Then my last 500 I tried to. Yeah, it was disgusting, Krogos. It was beyond disgusting. It was something like that. I don't remember if it was 4s or 3s. I had shit hands. I remember that. I had the shittiest hands. And if I didn't split, I still would have lost. Like, no matter what I did on that hand, I would have still lost. True Blue. Drew Romo. On the True Blue. It's an interesting card. Yeah, 5s I always double. 4s, because it was a 6, I think I split. I think it was 4s. It was something like that. Come on, let's see something crazy to end it. Let's see red or 1 of 1. Yeah, the worst part is I try to be smart about it now. I still get crushed. But that's why, right? Vegas wasn't built on winners. The drive home is the worst. The drive home is always the worst. Your whole life or your whole last few hours just replays in your head. Quintero. Our last hit. Damn, we started off hot with a ton of autos. That one wasn't the best case. Wasn't a bad one neither. Wasn't a great one though. Yeah, I'd never leave in handcuffs. Bro, you should have seen me. You know what's funny though? And sorry guys, if you're listening to me blab about this and you don't want to hear it, I apologize. I'm making conversation. So if you watch that video, literally if you watch that video on my YouTube that I just posted, after I lost, I was down about 3,800 Saturday morning. So I lost about 1,000, call it 1,200. I lost 1,200 playing, $100, $200 on this slot, 100, 200 on that slot, 300, 400 on bubble craps, 200 on this slot. Like, I didn't realize I lost that quickly. Because I was with a buddy. I wasn't really keeping track of my money. I was just trying to play, show him how to play, give him some pointers and stuff like that. And I just didn't connect. I wasn't lucky enough to connect. And then when he left, yeah, I started playing like $200 craps rolls, which that's a lot, especially if you 7 out fast, which unfortunately that was happening. 7 out really quick. I tried some different Dragon Links that I normally wouldn't play. Destroyed. All like that. So, as soon as I lost all my cash, the true loss was $500. That was my true loss, because that was my original investment for the Only Hammer page. That was the original investment. It was $500. So I lost technically 500, but dollar amount I lost 3,800. So I was sick. I was really sick. And then I just sat on that same machine, that Dragon Cash that I was on. I played maybe like 500 on it before I filmed that video. So if you look, I was actually sitting, and I said in the video that I tried playing it, which is why I went to $1, because I was already playing it at 10 cents. 25 cents and 50 cents for $5, $10, and $12 a pool, which is why I went to $25 when I started that video. I sat in that chair, bro, and I just was like debating life. I was like, what am I doing? I literally sat there for a good 5 minutes, 10 minutes before Mrs. Hammer told me, hey, I think something good's gonna come. Let's go to the ATM. Let's try once if you can do it. And I was like, I told her, I said, I feel it too. And I said, because you told me to do it, I said, I'm gonna go take out 1,000 in cash from my ATM. And that's what happened. That's exactly what happened. Ronzo, Kearshaw, and Nimala. Mega Futures of Dylan Cruz as well. I think that's the first time I've hit that. And that was the break, guys. Thank you on Mega number 4. We're going to push Prism Hobby International next, guys. Prism Hobby International will be next. Take your guys' WNBAs as well, guys. I can do that next afterwards, too. So I got real